What up, guys?
Oh, hi. I didn't know we were rolling.
We're rolling.
Are we live?
We're live. So, we hope you guys liked the assortment that we did.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was fun doing that a little bit. We just wanted to do something fun to keep you guys interested.
It was a great little, what's it called?
Montage?
Yeah, montage.
So, James dragged me out to this event last week.
Oh yeah, we went to, it was underneath the High Line, and it was for a designer called Sergio+James, right? I think he's Korean or Japanese. But what it is the High Line and like, I think it's Nouveau PR, they set up this, this kind of like pop-up store or pop-up like shop. Like Richard Chai was the first designer, and then Siki and then someone else was the third one. There's only 3 designers, and like Richard was the first event was with Richard, and it's just like a presentation, so to speak, and you just go and look at the stuff. And it was cool.
I thought it was really good.
It was really great. And they have like all this cotton everywhere. It's supposed to be like organic or something.
Something like
but
that.
But it's underneath the High Line, and it's like really cool. This kind of cool space, and it had music and alcohol. So that was exciting.
Yeah, I thought it was exciting, and I kept trying to figure out the cotton thing until I read it. Like they had cotton everywhere.
Everywhere. There was like cotton benches.
Cotton benches. There was cotton workers. Well, like it was
into the
lights
yeah.
and stuff. Like they were serious on the cotton. We met Richard Chai. And Richard Chai, for some reason, said, "Oh, this is Philip."
He was with Philip one. We know
who Philip is. You don't have to.
But it was great.
But it was great.
I love seeing Richard.
They both look good.
They do.
And I had James watch Seamless, the documentary, this
Oh yeah, we've been having like a movie.
We got friendly with Netflix, and Netflix is
treating us right.
It's treating us pretty well. And if you haven't gotten the chance to see Seamless by Douglas Keith,
it's good.
It's a pretty good documentary. It's like it shines a whole bunch of light on the fashion industry. And right when the movie starts, there's Tom Ford, and he's talking about how, you know, the fashion industry it's a monster. Like you really have to be. You either have to love it for what it is, or you know, it's just not the industry for you.
That's good.
And yeah, you like it.
I like it.
And you know, and it basically touches on how the CFDA was formed and why it was formed and who received the first award, which is Lorenzo Schuler. I can't remember the real names. I think it's like
Daniel,
Lorenzo, and I'm sorry, I don't remember.
We didn't pay attention.
But it really is a good documentary, and it.
But I hated
Lord.
how. Well, I don't know. I didn't hate it so much to speak. I just didn't like the part where it's just like the girl Doreen. Like I understand. Like her family. I don't know. I get really when like they show like these designers and like they're struggling. Like it was basically like a documentary. And they followed each designer around as they like got prepared, and they were like trying to like show their collections to the CFDA. But you know, there's some designers out there like who are struggling. Hello, like you know, like it's hard. Like you can't eat. Like I mean, there's some days where it's just like you can't even like afford to eat lunch. You know what I mean? It's like
that's how much you gotta want it though. You have to want it really bad. You can't just be these designers who are born into money. And
then like they make it seem like, oh, we're so, you know, we moved here with nothing and blah blah blah. And no, your parents are still like paying for your apartment and like. No, I moved to New York and I did it all on my own. Like, I didn't have any help. Like, I got my apartment on my own. And, like, you know, I've done all these things by myself. And you really take, you know, offense to it when people, you know, come up to you and be like, oh, yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I'm so, you know, trying to struggle. No, you're not. Your parents are, like, paying for everything. What are you talking about? So that's the only part I ever.
In the beginning, though, in the designer's defense, like, a lot of them are saying, like, how when they first started out, they were still living in their parents' home. Their their studios were in the living room of their parents' home. I forget what Zach Posen says. I think he said he was like in a no bedroom studio and like the thing was on the floor. I don't remember, but he basically was just like, I had to work my way up to where I am today. And especially with Forenza Schuler, like they're even saying how I think they asked them like, is your business profitable? And they said, well, no, but when it is profitable, we'll probably just use the money to just better the business as opposed to our personal lives.
Which is true.
Which is great.
Like, you should put people into it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So, but it was a great documentary nonetheless. I wasn't like knocking it. There were some parts I didn't really care for, but it was good.
It really was good. So if you get a chance to watch it, watch Seamless. And I feel like that just brings us to like our next point as far as like now in the industry, there's this
epidemic
of lack of originality. Like
no one's original anymore. Like people are doing the same thing. Like just a different tweaked version of it.
Right. You have these up and coming designers who are they're kind of I mean, it's good to be inspired by one another, but don't just blatantly bite off of your competition. Like.
And I get it, like, oh, I was inspired by her, or
no, you weren't.
It was an epiphany, and blah, blah, blah. No. You saw their stuff, and you liked it. And he's like, oh, well, they're making money off of it, so let me do the same thing, too. But let me just put, like, a little dab of something here and call it something totally different. So.
And, there's this, some of you may not know, but you're going on these these design interviews, you're showing these people your portfolios who don't think they don't have a photographic memory because
watch it.
Their job all day is to know the details of specific designs. So don't be surprised you go on these probably. You're going on these interviews and next fall or next spring there's a couple of your
that's my dress.
That's mine.
That's mine.
Don't be surprised. So just be careful. Just be careful, you guys.
I mean, we had an interview. We had a meeting with a jewelry manufacturing company and
Pat Hudson.
And I was a little nervous in the beginning, like, cause you never know, like she's anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like people have photographic memories where they can see something once.
That's all it takes.
And go back to their design team and be like, all right, let's do this.
That's all it takes.
So,
but
watch your baskets.
So
I'll be right back. I want to check my egg roll. I put an egg roll in the oven, and I'm really hungry.
And I just ordered Chinese.
I'll be back.
And look at what he got. He got these candles.
Don't do it yet. I don't want to talk about it.
He got these.
I want to talk about it.
Hurry up.
All right, I got this candle from where's the thing? From Odin, which is on Lafayette Street. It's burning right now. But look at this box that it comes in. It's called
Legit.
Saint Parfum. My French is horrible, so good. It's Japanese tea rose, and it's hand poured, and it comes in this box, and you open up the box, and it like, this is where the candle was. And it was, isn't that great? And you close it, and it has a little thing. And then I got this. Bam! This is Odin number 3, because it looks backwards on the camera. But look at the where the cologne is inside. It's inside of this little box. I like it. I'm wearing it short tomorrow. And then like you open it and there's the cologne. Isn't it cool? And then the bottle is hand painted and it's like really
pretty good.
And you stuff it in there and close it. So that's my little things.
Packaging is really everything.
Packaging is everything. Remember that.
Oh, have you noticed that there's a couch?
We have a couch now.
I mean, we always had a couch.
Well, we always had it, but we broke it up, and now we have like a little set. So when we come and talk to you, we have like our lamps here.
And we're gonna have special people who
we're gonna have special guests
right here.
Right here.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be fun.
So we're so glad we got to share whatever we shared with you today. Look forward to our next special guest. We're so excited to have her. So look out for it. Bye.
Bye.